Up to a foot of snow in some parts of the area, and obviously no baseball tonight, doubleheader tomorrow. So it means that, it's just one more day for people like you and I to bemoan the lack of offensive support that Jacob deGrom suffers from. It's become such a thing that he's asked about it all the time. And I'd imagine he's tired of kind of commenting on it, because take a look at this. I mean, it's happened so many times in years past, and this season, on a 14 strikeout, no walk day, you lose 3-0.
No, it's indescribable, but I got great news for Mets fans. And I actually got great news for deGrom. This is the way I feel. Every 5 days, sometimes you can get in a rut where you just don't have whatever's going on that fifth day. I've been in situations where I've watched pitchers see 10 runs before they start, go to 0, and after they start, 10 runs. Well, you know what? I've learned a long time ago, sometimes if you get your start bumped or something changes, maybe that changes. So he goes to Colorado. If they don't score in Colorado, shut it down. But his start got bumped twice. Maybe this is the start of something good offensively.
Okay, so the calendar changes, the karma changes a little bit. Maybe, look, you've talked about this. You've been through this before as a starter. You've had stretches where they don't score for you. It's happened to a lot of the greats. Randy Johnson had a 5-start stretch in 2099 between June and July of that year. Look at the numbers here. 0-4 despite a 1.13 ERA. He ran into some ridiculous things during this stretch of 2-run support. The unit was filthy. At the peak of his powers in 99 as a Diamondback, at one point he was victimized by a Jose Jimenez no-hitter. Remember that happened? Ron Vallone and Scott Williamson 5 days later, a combined 1-hit shutout in Cincinnati. Then Jose Jimenez again, 2-hit shutout. Tim Hudson, Billy Taylor combined for a 3-hit shutout. And then he got Rick Helling, who was at the height of his powers at that point. It's happened to some of the greats, right?
Yeah, it has. But what I'm so impressed about Jacob deGrom is you're in these games, they're all tight. You know how easy it would be to be pressing and give up 3 or 4? He's not giving up squat. This will live forever. This is never going to happen again. Like, it just can't. And I know if I'm facing Jacob deGrom, I can't give up a run. So you've got to give some credit to the pitchers that when they face him, they know they have to pitch perfectly, but sooner or later it's got to blow up on them too, because the offense for the Mets is tired of getting interviewed. Think about it.
Yeah.
They're tired of talking about why can't you score for the game's best pitcher. Look, the biggest thing that we didn't show there is that's a playoff team. They win half last year. That's a playoff team. So they've got to start winning his games.
It's just another day that deGrom and the Mets will have to wait for offensive support, because they're snowed out in Denver today.